Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cube SMP. So, a lot of kerfuffle happened last episode with the new skin. Now, I changed it as a joke. It was kind of a joke from Stream. Like, I did explain the skin is not going to be permanent, but I've had an idea of something to do with the skin, and I'm going to kind of pitch that idea to you in this episode and then work on a couple of different things. We've still got to work on our castle now. I was doing this in a live stream the other day, and this hasn't been on video yet, I don't believe. So, what it's gonna be is kind of like, if you've ever played Skyrim, like, I kind of explained it last episode, like, the whole build across it, but we've made some stats on it, and it's based off of, High Hrothgar, which is where the Greybeards, kind of live, I guess. So, we've actually got an entrance to the Nether portal right here. Now, I have an idea of what that can be used for, which is going to be pretty cool. But then we've got the two staircases going up either side, and then we've got this big centerpiece, which is going to be like a tower with a big roof on the top. It's going to stretch out over here. Like, I've explained this all before. But back to the skin kerfuffle. So I'm going to stick to this skin from now on, and then Super Steve is going to be saved for special occasions. Maybe rare episodes. He might come out every 10 episodes or so. But I'm going to go ahead and just show you a little magic trick that I figured out. I've just got to actually head up to my nether portal to do this. It's kind of an ability that I've adapted and I didn't really know about until I became one with Super Steve. You guys are going to be surprised by this. You're going to be a little bit freaked out, but don't worry. It's not a permanent thing. Okay, so we're coming up to the nether portal right now. And things are about to get freaky up in here. So, here we go. I've learned if we stand on this torch right here, and go into F5 like this, go on oh, okay, that works. We have a torch in our pants. This looks odd. Very odd. Very odd indeed. But if we just walk forwards like this, then this happens. I know. That's pretty nuts. I only figured out that I had this power, like this transformation power, about an hour ago today. Like, I was just messing around with my build and I was like, damn, I want to see if this nether portal can link to this one. And when I did it, I went from wearing the suit to wearing Super Steve. So I guess now we're a superhero. But which kind of superhero are we? Are we a hero or a villain? Because, you know, you could be a superhero or you can be a super villain. I'm feeling pretty villainous right now. I'm not going to lie. Like, I could probably go kill some bunny rabbits or something. I know that might sound a bit messed up, but I don't know. Like, we could use our powers for good and bad. So we're going to have to figure this out. But I'm going to actually have to go back through the portal because I don't want to do anything crazy this episode. Like, Super Steve has to come out at certain times. So let's just line him up and let's go back through. I don't know though. There's one thing that I've noticed. I think the portals allow us to time travel because whenever I seem to go through it, it seems to skip a little bit into nighttime. But I don't know. Like, the time of the day goes forwards like maybe 3,000 ticks, and I don't know, it's kind of confusing. We're gonna have to adapt to this, but it turns out we do have a superhero or supervillain inside of us. We're yet to find that out, so that's kind of cool. That is actually really cool. I'm super excited. So you guys aren't gonna see Super Steve all too often, probably. I don't know. He's gonna be permanent. He's gonna be here. Like, he's part of us now, and I don't know. We've just got to learn to accept that. I don't know. Some of you guys who are against him, you're saying, oh, you know what, dude? He looks ugly, but he's me. Like, on the inside, he's me. On the outside, he might be a little bit ugly, but he's me. Like, it's me. I just look different. I don't know what happens. It just happens when the sun goes down. Now, we should get back into our episode. So last episode, we did, in fact, make the villager farm, and we have had progress. So let me come inside. I didn't show this off. We had, what do we have? 4 villagers in here. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, and they've not been breeding anymore. I'm not sure why that is. We might have to change up the windows a little bit from this. I did change it like this. Here's a question. Like, it seems like they always seem to huddle in this corner, and I'm not entirely sure what the issue is. None ever come over here. Now, we do have this guy, which I'm actually going to go ahead and transform, but we do need to get an apple before we do that. So we should probably go ahead and find an oak tree. There's an oak tree right there. Wait, that has no, it doesn't. That has oak saplings. Oh, I'm super tired today, guys. So I finally managed to recover. Like, you guys would have seen in the last episode, or if you paid attention to my Twitter or any of my streams, you would know that I've been sick for the past few days. But I am on the road to recovery, and it's all good now. Videos should be back to a daily schedule. I don't know, I slacked a little bit, and I'm super sorry. I find myself apologizing a lot because of that, but I always feel bad. Like, I found myself sleeping a lot more than I was awake, which really sucked, and I want to get my texture pack released. That's one thing that I've been wanting to do, but I've just been in bed. Like, I've been in bed. We did manage to get out a stream and a video in the past 4 days, but it's still not enough, so we're gonna have to come back and hit it hard. So the texture pack release should be coming up pretty soon. I have to credit him, credit the creator of Faithful, and I might release my textures separately, and you can add it to whichever pack you want, but the textures won't be redistributable. I don't know how that word is said, but yeah, I'll sort all that video stuff out in the other videos. So for now, we've got to actually work on, what are we gonna work on in this episode? We have a couple of things that we need to do. We could possibly do our castle. That could be pretty cool, just a chilled out episode, just working on our castle, kind of settling down now that we found out that we do actually have a superhero inside of us. Now, I have an idea for the castle. This is actually going to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of work on this. And as I go, I'm going to like come back to it. I might even time lapse this. I don't know. It's going to be quite a lot of work going into this build. But yeah, we might time lapse this because it's the bit that I want to do on camera is actually going to be a lot of work. We'll probably go ahead and cue the music right about now. Alright guys, so that was just a short time lapse of just this front section of the build. There's going to be a lot more to it. This right here is going to be like a green stained glass, I believe I'm going to go with, because I think it'll blend in quite well with the surroundings. I don't know, we can change it if we want to. And then there's going to be kind of, I don't know how to explain the roof. It's going to be very pointed. I don't know, it's going to be kind of Nordic, I guess you could say. And then I still need to detail these bits here. I don't know, I might include waterfalls, but yeah. And then there's going to be like another loop down. So this is going to be like a circle piece at the front, kind of like Notre Dame, if you've ever seen that, like the big circle window, except it's obviously not going to be as intricate because it's Minecraft, and that's not possible unless it's on like a 6 million block circle scale or something crazy like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the roof off camera, and then we'll cut back, and that's probably gonna be the end of the episode because I've been up for 22 hours currently, and I still need to get this video edited together and get it uploaded and then go to sleep. So yeah, this episode is gonna be quite short, but this is just kind of letting you guys know that I'm not leaving my channel even though I'm kind of still sick, and the show must go on, like I said last episode. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and build this roof arena. Alright, so I've done a bulk part of the roof now. This is gonna take a lot of work because of how intricate it is. Like, look here, there's got this pattern going up the side, and it's all different. I'm not sure how it looks from down below. I have tested this roof out in a creative world just because I wanted to make sure that I could get it right and it wouldn't take too long to build on here. But from back here, this is like the range that I'm wanting this thing to be viewed from. Now, it's blending in with the dirt at the moment, but that's all going to be removed. It's going to be stone back there. I'm thinking like maybe make it like a cliff face. I don't know. And then there's going to be the window in here, of course. So actually, this is going to be dug out because that's going to be the inside and the roof's going to stretch back. And then it's going to come down to the sides as well. So you might not be able to see it now, but in the future, you will be able to see it. And there's still got to be a lot more detail added to the front of this thing. I'm hoping that it's going to be huge, and I'm hoping that you guys are really going to like this thing. It's going to take an awful lot of work. So I'm going to be streaming a lot of it if you want to follow my stream. I say this every episode because this is just where I do my builds. But if you do want to follow my stream, just you can click the link in the description. I've got to make a stream schedule, and yeah, I guess that is all based off of my streams, and I think that is going to be the end of this episode. Sorry for being so short. I should have done this earlier today, but I've just been procrastinating hard as usual. But yeah, we're gonna get back into a consistent uploading schedule now, and don't forget we've got our superpower as well, so there's gonna be a lot of exciting episodes to come in the future. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to leave a like, comment what you think of the build so far. It does look better in some other texture packs, but obviously I'm trying to build it in default. It's supposed to be, sorry about that, it's supposed to be viewed from up close. Let me have a look. So say you're supposed to view it from about here for the detail. So like if you're way over there, you'll be like, damn, what is this build over here? It looks like a mess. Well, that's not what it's supposed to look like, but you won't be able to see the cobblestone so well. And it'll look like stone bricks and detail and stuff. And then you come up to it and it slowly fades in and you see the cobble and stuff. And it just looks pretty neat in my opinion. And then this tower is supposed to like go, this actually, I've kind of based this off of an image on Google Images, like this whole build, but obviously it's not going to be exact, and the one on Google Images had like a flat face, so all of this detail work here is just being kind of freehand, and it's actually turned out, I like it a lot. It's turned out really nicely. There's still a lot more to be done to the front. Like I said, we still need to figure out what's going to go down here, and then we got to have the doorways just here. So how are we going to do it? Like the doors will be 1, 2, 3 blocks back, so imagine this is a door right here, and it's only going to be 1 wide, but there's going to be 2 of them. So imagine it's just a small doorway, but it's going to have a tower going up, and it doesn't need to be anything big, because as soon as we go in, it's going to break in, and then it's going to go down some stairs maybe, or we could put it a little bit higher. It's going to go down some stairs, and then you're going to walk in, and then imagine looking up here. It's going to be like a huge roof. There's going to be beams all across it and everything. This build's gonna be a big one, probably the biggest. Like last season, I had the plan to do like the whole village and like the whole town. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. But since we started from the start of the season, I actually have time until the whole, like I have the whole season to work on this thing. So this can progressively build, and from now until the end of the season, we're gonna see it slowly come into life, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm thinking, what am I talking about? I'm thinking maybe having houses all around, like dotted around, and then villages go into them, and the villagers living in them possibly. I don't know. What do you guys think of that idea? That could be quite cool. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.